How's it going, guys? We are back in another video here, and this video is going to be cards to avoid in hot right now. I haven't actually made one of these videos in a little bit, so decided to make this one. Some new cards have come out, so hopefully you guys do enjoy this video. If you do, leave a like, subscribe if you're new here, follow me on Twitch, Henreek, and let's get into it right now. All right, so starting off with the first card that I think you guys should try to avoid. It's definitely an interesting one, and again, it's really a position that people really get confused on. Should I get this goalie? Oh, he's a high-rated goalie. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, the goalie to avoid that I want to talk about is Marc-Andre Fleury, 90 overall edition, okay? So, I mean, as you can see on the screen, it is going for about 100K, and that is a ridiculous amount, and I would think you're ridiculous to buy it. I mean, 6'2", 185. I mean, the synergies are fine, right? Workhorse and distributor and Barbari, whatever. But, I mean, he's got butterfly effect. I mean, cool, we get it. He's a flower. But nothing really too exciting about this card. He's 6'2", 185. The only thing I could really consider with this card, and if it was going to be any somewhat usable, it'd have to have post-to-post. It really would. Post-to-post could really make, I think, a goalie that's not that big viable. But if it doesn't have post-to-post, it's just not going to be a very good option at all. So Fleury is definitely not one that I would recommend to you guys at all. I think he's really a bad option. So, best would be to avoid this card at all costs. And any Fleury, really, I'd say in this game is not very good unless he has post-to-post, which I don't think he has any of those. So definitely do not consider Marc-Andre Fleury. All right, so moving on to the next card now. And this next card is going to be a D-man. I might have mentioned him in a previous cards to avoid video, but I definitely want to double down on it as well. So we're going to go to the Alumni Association. All right, it's going to be a power-up icon. It's not going to be Scott Niedermayer. It's going to be actually Larry Robinson, okay? So let's see if he's on the market. He was earlier when I was looking. Let's see. Larry Robinson, he is 3-up, 30K. I know he's not going for a lot, but I just want to really, double down and tell you guys you should not buy this card. I mean, he literally has Fly the Zone, cool, but there's really no reason because the problem with these icon cards is they get an upgrade once per month. You might say, oh, Henreek, that's not that bad. 86 speed, 6'4", 225 D-man. Well, the problem is, next month, they'll probably already have been, there's been probably 6'4" D-men that are, 90 speed already that are better than him. Yeah, he's got the good ability of truculence, shutdown, and quick pick, but realistically, I just do not find it to be worth it at all, especially for, like, how much you're trading in. You're trading in 2, 4, 6, that's 9 power collectibles to get in the 90 overall. And I just don't think that's really worth it. Yeah, you see him on the market, you're probably like, oh, wow, he's not going for that much, right? But it's just not worth it. It's just really not worth it at all. I mean, again, good abilities for sure, I'll give you that. But the problem is, once per month, you're getting an upgrade for this card, and I just don't find it to be really worth it. I just don't. I don't know how any of these icon cards are going to be really considered worth it. They're just simply low quality. They just are. Every icon besides Lemieux and Gretzky, Solani, and Coffee are awful. Literally awful. Those are the only ones that are actually good at all. So I hate to say it, but that's the reality. All right, so moving on to the next card now that I want to talk about. And it's going to be, a card that has just come out. And people are like, Henreek, but why? Well, it's going to be a Team of the Year card. And it is going to be a glitch that I just received in NHL. You hate to see it. Oh, no, there you go. Now I got it to work, thankfully. But Brad Marchand, Team of the Year. I would avoid buying this card. He's going for 700K, at least on PS5. Probably not going to sell for that. But why am I saying that? Well, he is 5'9", 181 pounds. I mean, listen. His synergies are amazing. I won't deny that. Distributor and Fly the Zone, those are amazing synergies on him. I will not lie to you. Spark as well. He's got 3 skating synergies. I don't think any card in the whole game has that where you can have Distributor, Fly the Zone, and Spark active on the same card. So definitely nice, but the problem is, again, his size. I've never had a Marchand card in game feel like, wow, this card's unreal. For me, I like to play with bigger players. So I recommend always using, slightly bigger players. They don't have to be 6'5", all their players, but they got to at least be, to me, 5'10", 11-ish or higher. Because I feel like under 5'10", you just really start running into issues. 5'9", it's just not enough. It's just not enough. And his balance is not even that high. It's 91 balance, right? His abilities are okay. Quick pick, unstoppable force is fine. But I just feel like, out of all, especially the Team of the Year cards, if you're going to spend 700K on a card, I just don't think it's worth it. Like, if he was going for, maybe 300K or something like that, or 400K, I'd be like, okay. But, like, for 600, 700K, I think that's absolutely crazy. And there's so many better cards that you could get for that. And I feel like, especially if you're going to spend 700K on the one card, unless you're like a Bruins fan, it's just really a waste because you want to divide those coins on other positions and help your team out as a whole, not just, slam down one card. I don't know. I don't think Marchand's worth it at all. So that's just my honest opinion. You guys let me know if I'm crazy for that. But this next card that I want to talk about right now, guys, is going to be an 87 overall item now. And it's going to be a Wesson Clark card, actually. So a Wesson Clark card, not a card that you really would expect probably me to talk about. But Clark is, definitely not great. So why don't I like him? Well, Wesson Clark, I guess I'm not gonna see him anymore on the auction house here. Unfortunately, he might be gone here. But you know what? That is definitely okay. I don't know if Wesson Clark can be found. Maybe a 16-bit card actually. And he is. I was actually incorrect. So Wesson Clark, so going for around 50K, 5'11", 198, spark and distributor, applesauce. So yeah, even with distributor, he has the 89 speed. But Wesson Clark, I don't know. It doesn't really feel like a great card. I've used him in previous games, and I don't really find him to be very amazing. Yes, he has truculence as an ability, which is not awful for sure. His shooting's 88, 88, 90, 91. So, I mean, really, just a pretty, average card. Nothing crazy about it at all. Especially for 50K, I feel like there's a lot of better cards that you could get for 50K or less. And that's the other issue. That's when I say cards to avoid. I feel like there's a lot of other cards that I'd rather buy than Wesson Clark for even his price or cheaper. So, that's why I like to really, mention that as well. So, yeah, Wesson Clark is definitely not, an amazing one at all. So, definitely consider that, guys. Do not buy him. Moving on to the next item now. And this next item is going to be an 88 overall edition now. And 88 overall, here he is. It's going to be a team of the week. Kind of a card that maybe you wouldn't expect me to mention, but here he is. It's going to be a team of the week item. I wish it was, sorted by alphabetical order. That'd be a lot cooler, to see that. But anyway, here he is, Roope. He's going for around 30K, it looks like, 88 overall edition. So you're probably wondering, well, why, Henreek? Well, he's another one, 5'8", 170. Again, guys, just do not buy these small players unless you really enjoy the small builds. I mean, that'd be the only reason, but I feel like, if you're trying to be a competitive player, small players in the end are really not the meta. So, yeah, wheels as well on him, which is definitely not bad, but I just feel like let's say 93 speed or something like that, or 94 speed. I'm like, okay, and you could use him. I could justify it, but he doesn't have burning speed or skating to make it feel like, okay, his size I can kind of forgive and accept, but no, I really can't. This card is just simply not cutting it at all. So definitely do not buy Roope. You will be disappointed in this card, and you will quickly sell it. So yeah, do not buy it. All right, now the next one I want to talk about now is going to be an 87 overall item. And this 87 overall item that I want to talk about is I ended up finding Hands. He's a team of the week item. I'm just foolish. I should have wrote that down probably, but here he is. He's 6'4". I mean, yeah, fly the zone and everything like that, but realistically, 35K for someone that's, 85 speed, 6'4", 219. I mean, again, I like the size and everything like that, but his shot's very mediocre. His skating's not even that amazing, even with the fly the zone and spark synergy active. His ability's quick draw, which is, okay, I guess if you need a fourth line center maybe, but I still feel like it's not so rewarding where it's oh my goodness, Michael Handzus, I need to get this card on my team immediately. There's really nothing to this card at all, so I definitely would not recommend him to you guys on your team. It just would be not worth it at all. So just definitely avoid Michael Handzus. He's not going to provide you with a lot. I mean, he's just not. He's just too slow, I would say. So moving on to the next card now. The next card is going to be a 90 overall, and this card's kind of new as well. It's going to be a Marian Hossa 90 overall. Hossa, they kind of always do dirty in this game. So he's going for around 40K. His shot's always really bad. I don't know. Hossa's shot's always really bad, I feel like. Even at 90 overall, he's got 85, 91, 93, 83. His wrist shot's pretty good, but his slap shot's always pretty bad. So he's only got 85 slap shot accuracy. He's got Applesauce, Magician, and Buzzing as his synergy. He got shut down and Unstoppable Force, which are definitely good abilities, but I think Hossa's always kind of underwhelming in this game. I think it's usually due to EA just making his shot really underwhelming and his skating underwhelming. For once, he's actually kind of decent speed, but still not even that fast. And I don't really give Hossa too many higher rated cards, unfortunately. So, yeah, I don't really like Hosta too much in this game, guys. I would definitely not recommend him, and I think he's a card that you definitely should try to avoid buying for that price. So, that's pretty much it for this video, though. Let me know what you guys think of the video, and if, maybe you disagree with me, let me know, and who else you think should be on this list, all right? So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe if you're new here, follow me on Twitch, Henreek, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Henreek with 3 E's, and join the Discord to talk to me, follow and subscribe to the channel. I will see you guys in the next video.